Imagine this, you're cruising at 35,000 feet, you're enjoying a drink, maybe reading a magazine. Then, the unthinkable happens. A gaping hole rips open in the airplane fuselage, you're pulled towards the opening, the roar of the engines fades, you're falling. The ground rushes towards you at a terrifying speed, wind screams past your ears, your heart pounds in your chest. What would you do? Could you survive? These are questions we often ask ourselves about events unlikely to happen. Yet, they reveal a deep human fascination with survival. Let's dive into the science of falling from an airplane. We'll explore the physics, the factors affecting your descent, and the slim chances of survival. The moment you leave the airplane, you become a projectile in freefall. Earth's gravity takes hold, it pulls you down with increasing speed. This acceleration, approximately 9.8 meters per second squared, is constant for all objects, regardless of their weight. This means that every second you fall, your speed increases by about 22 miles per hour. This relentless acceleration continues until you reach terminal velocity. Understanding the physics of freefall is crucial to comprehending the forces at play during a fall from an airplane. As you fall faster and faster, the air resistance pushing against your body also increases. Eventually, the upward force of air resistance equals the downward force of gravity. You stop accelerating. You've reached terminal velocity. For a human in a typical skydiving position, terminal velocity is about 120 miles per hour. This means that after about 12 seconds of freefall, you'll stop accelerating. You'll continue falling at this constant, incredibly dangerous speed. Reaching terminal velocity might sound like a good thing, but it's important to remember you are still falling incredibly fast. Impact with the ground at this speed is almost always fatal. Section 4. Factors affecting your fall altitude, position, and more. Several factors can affect your fall from an airplane, each contributing to the complexity and danger of the experience. Altitude is key. A higher altitude means more time to reach terminal velocity, leading to a longer, more dangerous fall. The higher you are, the more time gravity has to accelerate you, increasing the potential for a high-speed impact. Your body position also matters. A spread eagle position creates more air resistance, slightly slowing your descent. This position increases the surface area exposed to the air, which can help in stabilizing your fall and reducing speed. External conditions like wind speed and air density also play a role. Wind can create turbulence, making your fall unpredictable and more dangerous. The density of the air can change with altitude, affecting how quickly you fall. Strong winds can push you horizontally, potentially away from the initial drop zone. This horizontal drift can complicate your landing, making it harder to reach a safe area. Denser air at lower altitudes means greater air resistance, slightly reducing your terminal velocity. This increased resistance can slow your fall as you approach the ground, but it doesn't eliminate the inherent risks. These factors can make a slight difference in your fall, but none can negate the danger. Each element, from altitude to wind conditions, adds a layer of complexity to the experience. Falling from an airplane remains a terrifying and potentially fatal event. Despite the thrill and the rush, the risks involved are significant and should never be underestimated. Section 5. Survival stories against all odds. While falling from an airplane might seem like a guaranteed death sentence, there have been astonishing stories of survival. These tales defy logic and challenge our understanding of human resilience and the limits of the human body. One incredible case is that of Vesna Volovic, a flight attendant who survived a 33,000-foot fall in 1972 when her plane exploded mid-air. Her miraculous survival is attributed to the plane's fuselage, which cushioned her fall, and the quick response of rescuers. She holds the Guinness World Record for the highest fall survived without a parachute. Vesna's story is not just about survival, but also about her incredible recovery and the strength she showed in the face of such a traumatic event. Another remarkable story is that of Alan Marden, a British pilot who fell from his disintegrating bomber during World War II. His plane was hit during a mission and he was thrown out into the freezing air. He fell for thousands of feet before landing in a snowdrift, surviving with only a broken leg. The snow acted as a natural cushion, absorbing much of the impact and saving his life. These stories, while incredibly rare, offer a glimmer of hope. They remind us of the extraordinary resilience of the human spirit and the unpredictable nature of life. They highlight the unpredictable nature of such events and the slim possibility of survival. These tales of survival against all odds inspire us to never give up, no matter how dire the circumstances may seem. Section 6. Increasing your chances, tips for a miracle landing. While surviving a fall from an airplane is highly improbable, there are things you can do to slightly increase your chances. The odds are overwhelmingly against you, but with quick thinking and a bit of luck, you might just make it. First, try to control your descent by spreading your arms and legs to create more air resistance. This technique, known as the spread eagle position, helps to slow your fall and stabilize your body, making it easier to steer towards a safer landing spot. This can slightly slow your fall and give you a tiny advantage. Every fraction of a second counts when you're plummeting towards the ground, and even a small reduction in speed can make a significant difference in the severity of your injuries. If possible, try to steer yourself towards a softer landing area, such as trees, snowdrifts, or even water. These surfaces can absorb some of the impact and increase your chances of survival. While the impact will still be severe, these surfaces can provide some cushioning. Trees can break your fall in stages, snow can compress under your weight, and water, if entered correctly, can reduce the force of impact. Protect your head and vital organs. Use your arms to shield your head and try to position your body to protect your chest and abdomen. This can help prevent fatal injuries to your brain and vital organs. Try to land feet first or on your back to minimize injury. Landing feet first can help absorb the shock through your legs, while landing on your back can spread the impact across a larger area of your body. Remember, these are just tips to increase your incredibly slim chances of survival. The reality is that falling from an airplane without a parachute is almost always fatal, and these techniques are not guaranteed to save your life. The best way to survive a fall from an airplane is to avoid being in that situation in the first place. Always follow safety protocols, ensure your parachute is properly packed, and avoid unnecessary risks. Prevention is the best strategy when it comes to surviving extreme situations. Section 7. Keep exploring the wonders and dangers of the skies. The human fascination with flight and the dangers associated with it are intertwined. Understanding the physics of falling from an airplane, the factors affecting the fall, and the rare survival stories can provide a deeper appreciation for the forces at play in our universe. This exploration is just the beginning. There are countless other wonders and dangers in the skies waiting to be discovered. Keep asking questions, keep learning, and keep exploring the universe around us. What other unlikely scenarios should we explore?